Beautiful Saturday morning. It's supposed to be, I think, mid-70s today. Been setting records all this week, mid to upper 70s. Pretty good for the first week of November in Iowa. So how about we take advantage of the weather and do some more wrenching on this thing in the driveway. If anybody else was wondering like me, this is pronounced Acterra. Learned that the other day. So I'm assuming the heater core lives up in this black box along with the blower motor. Fortunately, it sits so high off the ground, I can just stand here and I'm at a pretty good working height. So when I bought this truck, I was told the heater core is bad. And if you can see this brown streak right here, this is from coolant running out of this housing onto the floor. And then when I took it on my test drive, it overheated on me because, like the great mechanic I am, I didn't check any fluids. I just hopped in it and took off, and it bit me in the butt. Alright, looks like that held in that duct torque there. I've already taken several screws out of this plastic cover. I believe I'm on the last one. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind noise or not, but man, the wind is just howling today. Got a cold front moving in tomorrow, so I'd really like to get this at least pulled out today so I can take it down to the shop tomorrow and see if they can't repair it, and if not, get me a replacement. You guys ever have one of those screws in a plastic cover that just does not come out? This is one of those. Come on, baby. So close to coming, but just won't let go. There she goes. Finally. All right. Cool. And here's the heater core. Right down here, you can see it's leaking in this corner. I wonder. Ah, it's amazing how much this thing just flops in here. Holy cow. I mean, seriously, the only thing that really entraps it is this plastic housing. I can't believe how much that flops in there. Okay, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. You really can't. Right back in here, there's two aluminum lines that run through the firewall. We'll disconnect those under the hood, and we should be able to pull this right out of here. Overall, it really doesn't look like it's in that bad a condition. I don't know if they can just solder this back together. I'm gonna crawl under the hood now and employ my special hose clamp pliers. When you squeeze these handles together, you can see the other end here clamps down, which will release our hose clamp. So like I was saying, this heater core is actually in pretty good shape. It's just this one corner here. I don't know if one of the joints, let go and maybe they can just resolder it. We'll have to see. I'm going to drop it off at the shop tomorrow morning and we'll go from there. A couple days later, it's a week later. I pulled this out on Sunday and it's Friday now. Got my new heater core. It was kind of a pain to get one tracked down, but then once I did, I found out a guy just 2 miles down from the road from me is a distributor. Here we go. I think it was $102.41 is what I paid for it, which I think is pretty reasonable. Let's see if we can get it shoved back in there. I know the lighting's not going to be the greatest today because the sun's directly behind me right now. Let's see. Okay. Does it line up with the holes in the firewall? That's the million-dollar question. Looks like it does. Look at that. Holy cow. That's awesome. I got some residual coolant in this box here. I'm going to go hose it out quick. Up in place. Come on. There we go. Finished installing the heater core the other day, took it for a quick test drive, and today I'm driving it to work. You can see the water temp is about 125 degrees or so. Just starting to warm up. Hang on a sec here, I gotta coming up to an intersection. I think it runs really good. Pretty darn happy with it, honestly. But I figure I'll drive it to work a day or two. It's only about 7 miles to, not 7 miles, 7 minutes to work. It's only about 4 or 5 miles. So, just drive to work a couple days, let it get through a few heat cycles, make sure I got all the air out of the cooling system, and just make sure everything's functioning well. Fortunately, I can go the back way to work down the gravel through scenic rural Iowa. Most of the farmers finished up harvest, probably 2 weeks ago. Just ready to pull into work here, and the temp gauge is at about 190. Sorry this whole video has been so shaky, guys, but going down gravel roads in a dump truck is not the smoothest thing in the world.